What a way to go out with the final race of the year here on NASCAR on Fox. Pace car is off, and we're underway from Pikes Peak, the Roval. All inside. At 42, didn't really get much of a start, but a lot of things can happen. You have to brake in the middle of the straightaway here. Got a couple of teammates side by side for second, but looks like WB Network is going to try to dive in deep into the road course for the first time. And who's it going to be? Al Sevdo gets a spot on his teammate for second. Dylan Murway gets into fourth. Oh, we got cars in trouble already. Going into the corner this time. Looks like the 55 and the 24 have went a little wide. Coming out onto the dirt. Things got a little testy. He there as the 55 ends up sliding it into the S's. Back out onto the Roval. And WB Network leads lap one by a country mile. As right now the rest of the field is playing conservative. Back here at Pikes Peak, the caution has come out for a hard crash in the turn 3 area, aka road course 1. And boy, it was hard. A couple cars got in at but the big story here is the 83 of What If Racing. I had no brakes. No brakes, guys. That was painful. Oh, man, that hurt. Nice to see him talking, though. That's the best news we have. And the other car involved was the 17 at Alvin Alonso. He was one of 15 cars that spun during the practice and qualifying sessions on Friday. Now, lap 3 as we get everybody ready for the restart. 11 laps scheduled today. Lap 3, we had the crash on lap 2. Other things to note, the 6 lost to transmission under caution. And we're back under green. And how about this? Dylan Murway taking him 3 wide, running this race like it's an oval. He's all the way up into the marbles. I don't know if I'd worry about that too much. Boy. He made it work. But you don't really normally see cars run 3 wide. Haven't seen much 3 wide, but Dylan's able to get past the 1. That was a great restart there as we dive in, and he takes 2 of them. Nope, 78's going to put the bumper to him in 3. And the 4 is to do a little bit of dirt tracking in the carousel. Things are getting a little wild and a little dirty. Grayson Alcebo tries to go for the lead. And 3 wide and a big mess. Oh, Got another car in trouble. Looks like it's in the S's this time. Couple cars. It's the 22 and the 19 in trouble. And on the front stretch, we got a car slow. It's the leader. Is slow on the front stretch. WB Network has peeled his car off. On the pit road. We stay green. I got no brakes. And caution. Caution's out here. Oh, wow. One car into the tires in 10. 3 different crashes at the same time. We had the 22 and the 19 get spun and sent off into the tarmac / pit barrier at part of the track. We had Dylan Murway get sent wide and lose multiple spots on a restart. Now we had the leader break a transmission, and Grayson Alcevdo ended up piling into the tires in 10. Like the car just, yep. Car snapped here. It's stuck. Car's stuck here. We're done. Yeah, no battery. And here comes Jacob Tube making a pretty gutsy move here on the out. Oh, trouble. Big trouble. Numerous cars piling up at the top of 10. And that is KFC Cup Series in 31. Blake Dillon into 10 in it. And then there's a couple more cars up there as well. And the caution has come back out, and possibly the red here because there's a lot of torn up cars. The 14 rolls down. The 48 of Nate Sherman, see him in the picture. He's got a lot of damage. He got tapped pretty hard. He's losing a deck lid right now. '15's on the tire, or kind of on the wall here. He's on top of another car. So there's 3 cars in it, and like everybody just started crashing. Kind of hard. I mean, there's a lot of blind S's. 10's a really blind corner to race in. And we get a bunch of these cars grouped together, and this is almost always a result. Especially on these restarts, we've kind of been waiting for it to sort of see how the track's going to respond. So now after that little escapade, we've lost 5 more cars as this turn is very well turning into an attrition race, or darn near, here at BW. 3-lap sprint to the finish. Do we get another caution, or do we run straight to the finish? And I think we're about to find out here As Jacob Tube gets a nice little push from the 42 and 1. A lot of cars having problems. Obviously, last week's winner, WB Network, has returned to the racetrack. Remember last week's dump and run on the 42. Wow, we got a car on the apron 3 wide at a road course. Never thought you'd see the day. The 42 takes the spot. A lot of bumping and grinding. And he's going to try charge the corner. Into the carousel. Oh, the 11's around. Still green. The 18 using the S's, kind of using all 4 part of the racetrack to get to him. These guys. The 11 sits there. He's getting back going. As we come out of turn 10, back onto the Roval, low speed corner. How about Robert Smith trying to make something happen under the 2 or the 18, the Michigan winner? Remember, he won that race when that race was shortened due to rain. Due to a long delay at the start and shortened again by darkness. Two to go, as we have gotten to the white flag today here at Pikes Peak. 1 more to go. And I guarantee you Derek Lewis is charging. Going to start charging the corners more. Oh, corners more here. He's all over that 42. He's definitely going to want that win. And he's charging into 3. Yo, the 42 just went wide. And he's off. And I think he hit the tires. And you could basically give the win to Jacob Tube. Second win of the year. Sorry, second win of the year. He won the other road course in Brighton a few weeks ago in a similar situation. And do we get the caution? And we do. The caution flag has been called. The 42 has crashed into the tires. We have another car, several others that have spun into the tires as well. And this will be it from Pikes Peak. Is Jacob Tube. Very similar situation to last week. Is walked away with a win. Here at PPIR, the Roval. I'll tell you what, this is a good way to win. Survived several late race incidents, and about half the field getting wiped out due to crashes. And yeah. So in other words, if you look at the results here, and I'll say is it's been a fun 19 years with DW on Fox. Because DW, you move on to bigger and better things. We move on to better things this year. NBC, our colleagues over at NBC and TNT have hit a thriller to end with today at PPI in Fountain, Colorado. However, Next Saturday, starting at 7 p.m. Eastern, will be coverage of the Coke Zero 400 from Daytona. And then 7:30 Eastern on NBC will be the live telecast. And that weekend starts Thursday at 6 with Bud pole qualifying from Daytona on TNT. Congratulations to Jacob Tube in the winning the Rocky Mountain Roval 400 presented by AAA Insurance.